Welcome back to Study Break. We just finished recording episode 7.
Yeah. 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
I don't know. That was a long.
It was an hour and a half. I think there was like 20 minutes at the beginning of kind of nothing.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But a lot of
talking.
things.
A lot of role play.
Yeah.
A lot of role play. A lot of. Oh, I had so much stuff to say that I didn't get to say. Oh, I shouldn't. That's terrible.
That's fine.
attitude. Did y'all like the Hyperia worship songs?
Yeah, that was
Yes, that's my
They were good.
my A+.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't fishing. I just.
good. My A+ is whatever the hell happened to Morrigan.
That was awesome. I mean, it wasn't. It was terrible that you got possessed.
It was
but I
kinda-
thought it was gonna be like body horror, like you
Yeah.
know. I thought maybe
I'm
because
really
we
glad
just
I
watched
failed.
Cocaine Bear,
First of all,
so I got scarred for life.
breakdancing could be body horror.
It could be, and it was demonic breakdancing.
I'm really glad I failed the wisdom save, but actually got great at the performance check.
That worked out perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, because if I failed the performance check too, embarrassing.
Yeah. That was definitely, I originally was planning on it being like some like crazy reveal, like, oh my God, like what's happening to Morrigan? But then I was like last episode like was like a scary moment. And then I was like, what's way more interesting? And I was like, what's the point of what is happening? And the person said good whenever they left. And it's like just to kind of prove that they can like take control of her.
No, at the end it was still like chilling,
Yeah.
but good
Yeah.
choice.
Minus that we're in the shitty room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esta's parents didn't pay.
F- to our lodging. Sawyer is really trying to make the best of it though.
Yeah.
Beans feels right at home, but Olivia's mad at Esta.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to next session. I don't know. Maybe there won't be time. Sawyer wants to learn more about Beans' living situation.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jared didn't make me roll deception checks for some of the things I was saying. But
Oh,
you
is
guys
that not
don't
true?
know.
Well, we also
No,
weren't
that's
listening.
true, but I mean earlier in the episode.
For like what?
I was lying on my ass.
When?
I thought you were gonna call me on when we were talking about when Morrigan was telling us about like, oh, they're asking for the child and everything, and I was like, oh well, it could only be Big P. That's
Yeah.
what other child would we know? And then
Yeah.
I can't put this in anyway
and then
to the study break.
huh?
I can't because people are going to listen to this study break after episode 7.
Well, that's fine because we've already had Beans already had the vision where his dad called him the child. That's
Yeah.
already.
Did he?
Yeah. it's
Okay,
already
perfect.
in one-
Never mind. It will be in.
It's already in the episode.
I don't know what Lily was trying to say to me.
I was trying to say that it was a spoiler that you were also a child, but I forgot that was in an episode.
It's not a spoiler.
Oh
We
yeah.
just-
Never-
Well, also
yeah.
it's not a spoiler; it's just a theory.
True.
Even if we hadn't heard it already.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I was lying at my teeth, and then Sawyer was like, "Yeah, anybody's a child," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody's a child."
I mean, I picked up on that for sure, but I was kind of like, I don't know if anybody else. That's PC deception and persuasion, I think, is a really weird gray area. Because, like, I'm trying to tell this other PC to do something, and it's like, can I roll persuasion or something like that? It's like, oh, now they have to,
Real
like,
person.
yeah, it's like that's a real person, like you like making their character do that. Like that's not fun and that's not interesting. But then with like the deception stuff, like lying, like you can just lie to other people, or like you can just like do
what I
a
was
bit
doing.
to other people, which I think is way more interesting. So yeah, that's why. I mean, also that's why I didn't think of doing it, but also I applaud you for doing that.
My A+ is all the guys you came up with. You were coming up with gals, goblins, organizations,
I knew that there were going to be names.
politics.
I knew that there is like a politics and there's like a whole like mess that's going on. I didn't come up with names. I had to
I
come
don't
up
know
with
why
names.
you don't just have a document of like
Because I'm stupid.
20 names, because you know I'm gonna ask, because I know you don't have them.
I know I should have names, but I'm stupid, Olivia. You should know this.
I don't.
You should.
I was sweating over by the Hyperia girls.
You were sweating.
God.
I did not want to be over there.
What y'all? Well, okay.
Yeah, you're from hell.
Let's
Didn't like the vibes.
let's walk through the episode real quick. So the first thing is Felicity Cinderfoot. You guys talked about how you guys connected the dots between you guys found a faculty's pendant left on the ground whenever Beans got taken. You guys can link that to a coach who just got a new pendant.
Beans, Big P.
Big P.
I'm
maybe.
still here.
I know you are.
I lost my mind when I realized that. I literally, in my notebook, I have the moment cemented forever when I realized, like, oh, the, like, coach. I was like, oh my god, like, they said coach.
Yeah.
And I have just written the letters F-E, and as I was writing the word Felicity in my notes, that's when it clicked. And I was like, holy shit.
So be. After that, Principal Pat gave a little speech about the values that the Golden Order has instilled.
I don't trust the Golden Order.
And what was it? Yeah, wasn't there some, you rolled a perception check during that? And he was, and what did you perceive?
No, that was me. I rolled an insight, but to be completely honest, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't. I think
you
I
started, and then you said, Maddie, roll me wisdom, and then you never went back.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That's my bad.
The Principal Pad was like, what?
He was just like
He, like,
uncomfortable.
He you said he perked up when he said faith, but then we didn't. Really
Yeah, I forgot to kind of expand upon that. But yeah, he was just kind of like uncomfortable about it, and like he said, like faith in yourselves and others. I'll just say it right now on the study break that insight would have been like he improvised that last line.
Oh, like that wasn't in the script.
Yeah.
And then the guy appeared.
Well, the guy,
over
like,
his shoulder right when he went off script.
Yeah.
Well, no, he got next to him whenever he did that, and then he was just like there talking, like he was standing up while he was talking.
Like a power move.
Yeah, and then
Interesting.
Principal Pad started talking about like the incident, and then the guy butted in, and like kind of said his little spiel.
I don't know. It just feels like Golden Order, golds. I don't know. Feels like there's a connection there.
Yeah.
Totally, and all the Hyperia stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not like having to. I don't like it, but also Sawyer is like not into choosing between golds and greens.
Yeah.
It should be Wugs playing Arcanoball, beating Brimstone.
But it's also like green was so like lackluster.
Well, and nobody knows anything about the greens. Like every time that
Yeah.
I ask a group about the greens, they're like, "Oh, it's just the greens."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it makes
maybe
me
that's part of their thing that they don't have like this political power that the golds are associated with.
they're all
Like,
about
yeah, we
like
don't do
freedom.
that.
But what if it's something like there's actually not really any green? Like the golds are just like being like, oh, there's greens, but like they're just like creating an opposite side when there really isn't much of one. I don't know. Anyway,
I want to go to their meeting.
I want to go
I
to
do
both the
too.
meetings and see what's
Yeah.
up, but I don't know if that would be like would that be interesting for people to listen to us going to meetings.
I'd have
I'm
to make
sure-
it interesting.
We need a new D&D podcast.
I'm sure-
where the parties go to meetings.
I'm sure Jared could type up something that happens in the meeting and
Oh, yeah.
read it on our own time.
True. I want to have a reunion with Felicity, but I don't want to have it in front of everyone. Like, oh my god, my sister. By the
feel like
way,
it might-
she's the new coach.
I feel like it might happen
Like,
after.
I'm so excited to see her. I feel so conflicted about the whole thing. Good job putting me in the shit. It's
Welcome.
good writing.
Maybe she'll hug you and make a big deal about it right after she.
Well, she just told all of us.
I don't know.
and then maybe she'll be like,
multiple
my dear sister Sawyer, I'm so happy to see you. I can't wait for you to be on the Arcanoball team. Anyway, everybody else try
That
out.
would be a bad move, though. She's been in the pros. She knows the like politics. The vibe I got is that she was treating us all equals by being
Yeah.
like, okay, you little slimy little freshman wugs,
Slimy little slugs.
you slimy little slugs, which is a good move. So we'll see.
I'm nervous about playing Arcanoball.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was
Is
gonna,
Esther.
I was gonna like drift off to the bleachers, and then you said the whole ground shook, and now I'm stuck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make y'all
Arcanoball
all
is
play
awesome.
Arcanoball.
Okay, it's
I'm gonna
gonna
make
be-
y'all all play.
I know,
It's
but I
gonna
was
be
like,
so
we gotta
fun.
all play at once, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna all be really good at it.
No.
Then the next, what's the next thing
Yeah.
that happens?
I hope I beat Sawyer. I hope Beans beats Sawyer at Arcanoball.
Yeah, Jared was
That'd be
like, "Do you all sign up?" And then I like, I like made eye contact.
You were like, no, and I
with
was
you,
like,
and you were like, "You have to do it."
it's like,
I like
fucking
how
course you do.
I like how I never said I signed up. I just followed y'all there. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I'm stuck.
Exactly.
So okay, so now we're at the Faith thing, and then the thing happens with Morrigan. We all have no idea what's happening. Like at that moment, you're like, what is she doing?
No fucking clue.
I thought she was just being
but we were being supportive.
silly.
Yeah, y'all were, which was really nice.
Really
Go,
cute.
Morgan! You're so crazy.
as we're like-
You're so crazy.
We're like cringing, but we're like, yeah.
It's like this is a little out of character, but I mean, I guess I don't know her very well, so
Well, I thought about, you know, like when someone
kind
falls, you like pretend to also fall.
Yeah.
I thought about
Yeah.
like getting out there and like breaking it down with you. I didn't want to steal the spotlight.
You totally could have.
You were
Not bother
breakdancing
me.
so well.
No, you were killing it. If you had rolled badly, then I would have like, you know, gone out and helped you out.
yeah. So then that happens with Morgan, and then there's more speech where he talks about Miss Gray talks about What did she talk about?
Y'all grilled Miss Gray.
We'll get there. We'll
Not
get there.
her fault.
A+ to my dice on intimidation.
Yeah.
True. That is what happened. Moore walked out and intimidated everyone.
Yeah.
as
Miss
we
Gray
arrived.
talked about, was it the new rooms and the
She
quests?
she talked about like new rooms and like
quests.
there's like more quests. Y'all gonna go on more quests this year.
Oh wait, no, that was the principal pad. That we
Yeah,
were adding the
we can get that.
schools,
Yeah.
like the other schools.
So y'all go on
Questing
quests with all the schools now.
We really glazed over that. 'Cause I was a
And
little
they're all
upset.
supervised.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, wait. Where did you hear that?
No. It was like they'll just include the other schools.
Other schools.
It wasn't.
Oh, so it'll be other students. It won't
Yeah,
be-
it'll be other students.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Do
And
not
they're all
want
supervised. We can't get up to our
Well, I mean, like,
crazy business.
I mean, you can assume that there's gonna be some kind of supervision. Like, it's a
Yeah.
school
really,
class.
because we made it to school with no supervision.
Well, okay, there will be some supervision. I'm putting air quotes around some
Yeah.
supervision.
It
They'll
was
look at us to grade us.
Yeah.
It will be really spicy to see like Sawyer interact with Brimstone partners, Esta interact with Valkyrie partners.
Yeah.
Who knows what else? But
It'll be very fun.
it'll be so drippy.
Because the initial thing was y'all are just go with Brimstone, but then I was like, wait, there's 2 other schools that y'all need to interact with. Let me just put them with the other schools.
Perfect.
It'll be fun when we get to partner with Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we could all have like an awkward school dance
Well,
at some point.
that's
You know how everyone's like, oh, I can't wait for our
that's-
D&D sessions, like masquerade ball. That's what everyone's
okay.
waiting for.
Well, don't spoil anything.
Okay. Oh, that was just a guess.
That was
Like the all school homecoming dance.
oh
Yeah.
my god.
Because listen, nothing is more awkward than a homecoming dance. Like prom, like whatever, could be fun, but
I'm
homecoming.
just saying there
Never gonna do a
might
not awkward.
there
homecoming.
might be a winter ball.
yes.
Might be a winter ball.
It's like
I feel
make
like
room for Hyperia.
make it more awkward.
Can we talk about when this might be so that I can make a dress and wear it that day?
No,
This would be
it's
like
secret.
y'all have like a while. Like y'all, this is going with like a normal school semester, so like it is summer right now.
The Arcanoball season is just getting started. We can't
Yeah.
have a school dance.
So, what you're telling me is that I have plenty of time.
Yeah, you have
to
plenty
make
of time.
Make a ball gown.
Plenty of time to make it count, and then we'll sell it for an auction.
social.
On we'll sell it for an auction. So then y'all go and look at y'all talk for a little bit. Y'all go to the community board. Y'all see y'all's name and team number. What do y'all think of that?
That was hilarious.
I was pissed.
I can't believe that we're 323.
Yeah, 323.
Hey, you know what? We're 323. We're on the dirt floor. That means
Only-
nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
Nowhere to
There's 2 places to go down, but
We're
Don't even.
we're
with
about
me
to
right
climb
now.
that Frogmont ladder, starting
I'm
with
so-
these tryouts.
I am pissed. I would like to see everybody else's credentials. That is how is Sapphire and them at 101 and we're 323.
Yeah. After we beat them.
we did all this shit.
yeah, it's almost like the education system is not correct.
I got pissed. You were getting mad at me for grilling Miss Gray, but she is complicit in this education system because she approved of the rubric.
Well, Beans has just kind of
Well-
gotten Sawyer onto the like questioning authority train. So give her a few weeks, give her a few days sessions.
The thing that was getting Esther riled up was the like patronizing like
I totally
tone.
school
Yeah,
counselor.
the school counselor.
Like, I
Like, I
understand
see you. I
you.
understand.
Yeah.
I know how you're feeling. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, it's like,
It's like, then you obviously don't.
yeah, girl, fuck you.
Yeah. I was like, I feel patronized right now.
I was like, I want to see the fucking rubric.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are the scores? How did you get that score?
Me? Or,
No.
Okay. I didn't
Miss
get
Gray.
a score.
Well, you should.
Me?
Yeah.
Jared.
yeah, you.
I'll come up with something.
Where's my score?
I won't.
I mean,
323. It's right there.
listen, you can't bring
Fuck off. I
bring
don't like
school
that
into
one.
this and not
Yeah.
expect me to get upset with a
And-
bad grade.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Okay, then where did we go? We went to Arcanoball.
we went to-
Hyperia,
Well, y'all went to the
Gold,
gym.
and green.
Yeah.
And student government.
And I'm sorry, and
Student government. So the first time I went to was Arcanoball, of course. Y'all walked up. Y'all talked to Gracker. What'd
Gracker
you?
was listen, okay, what
Her
I
energy
remember
is so like
what I remember from the Gracker interaction was Gracker was aggressive to me off the bat. And
Well,
like I was like
you bumped
shoved-
into her because like you
Whoopsie doopsie.
well, no. So no.
You
so,
tried to stealth.
No, you were stealthing and you went into her like her cloak, and then she like stumbled on you, and then she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I feel like that's not like it's, but it's not like I was like aggressive and like said anything to her.
Well, yeah, but she's like a fucking piece of shit. Like, I mean, she's not a piece of shit, but she's just like very
She's a teen
aggressive.
going through a lot.
Yeah, she's going through a lot.
I'm just
You don't know what's up with her.
I'm just a little cat. She
Yeah.
doesn't know what's up with me.
Exactly.
I was trying to be cool.
It's like these people are flawed.
That's how high school is.
Yeah.
Everybody's mean because they don't like themselves and they're going through a lot.
Yeah.
That's right, high schoolers that are listening right now.
No, high schoolers
Hate
that are
yourself.
listening right now, you're
Don't
better
hate
than that.
yourself.
Don't hate yourself. Sorry.
It gets better.
Hate yourself. Quote Jared Vossicle 2023.
I'm gonna
quote
put
me
that,
on
I'm
that.
gonna make like an infographic for the
Yeah.
Instagram.
Bring that to
Oh my God.
take that to the fucking
The
bank.
ones that everyone reposts on their story.
Did you see
Jared.
the TikTok I sent you?
No.
Okay.
Are we talking about this?
No. We have to get back on track because I have to edit this.
And then y'all went to where'd y'all go after that?
We went to
Student government. I
we went to
think.
student government.
And then you went to Daughters of Hyperia.
Some of
Fucking
us
cute.
went
What'd
to
y'all,
Daughters of
what'd y'all think of
Hyperia.
Daughters of Hyperia?
It was perfect. It was
Felt
exactly how I imagined them.
Felt just like the like FCA kids.
Well, they were like some of the nicest people there, though.
They were.
They were.
That's how they get you.
They're so
Esther,
fake.
Esther just really liked watching Sawyer sweat about it. You know, she like.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, I don't know if y'all had this in your high school or
FCA.
in your like in middle school. It was like even in high school, it was like these like 20-year-old like college kids would come and bring like fun snacks.
Yeah.
But only interact with like the FCA kids, and you were
Yeah.
like, oh, they're so cool and nice. They bring
Yup.
snacks.
Yeah.
But then when you got in there, you're like, oh, I have to learn about God for you to give me a snack.
I gotta watch
up?
Passion of the Christ. Like,
I have to
was
sing.
literally
I
something
have to
like
sing
You
church
just-
songs in order to get a fucking Chick-fil-A sandwich from you.
yeah.
It's worth it.
Bullshit.
But yeah, so that was Daughters of Hyperia. They were super
gun
sweet.
fights.
They had like
Yeah,
the
that's
most
the other
events. Yeah, I don't know why y'all didn't really like them.
They're wearing tie-dye and playing
Beans is
a-
That sounds.
Beans is from hell.
Then y'all went to. They didn't even talk about Hyperia. They said fellow daughter of
didn't,
Hyperia.
and you know what? I'll
And then
give
they
them
just
that.
and
Beans
yeah.
can smell it from a mile away.
Oh yeah. And then y'all went to.
Beans is plotting.
Y'all went to the Greens. Y'all talked to with Talia.
The vibe was off.
Yeah, you know, she's got her own.
What do
shit.
you know?
Everything.
Jared knows exactly the
the
vibe.
world lives in my brain.
What's going on over there?
That's such a badass thing to say.
The Greens.
The world lives
I
in
think
my
the Greens are either like the Golds.
I think they're anti-establishment.
Yeah, or like there's just actually not that many Greens, and the Golds are just making it seem like there's a big faction against them to like garner support. I don't know. That's
No, 'cause
really
people
intricate.
died. And remember, we saw them fighting.
We don't know if people died. That's just a rumor
But
we
they were
heard.
evenly matched when we saw them fighting on the big lawn.
We know an
Remember
accident
the greens and the
occurred.
golds. So like there were greens.
We also know that an
Then why do
accident
they want
occurred.
people? Right? Like it's like the
Yeah.
whole point is like they want more people. Maybe they just didn't want us.
Okay, then we went to our dorm.
No, and then we went to the Golds.
Then y'all went to the Golds. Y'all talked to Probini.
They were great.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh my god, walk with us." And Sawyer was like, "Oh my god, I have
But
to
I-
choose a side already."
Well, I mean, this is kind of skipping towards the end, but like, yeah, she was like super organized and she knew what she was doing. But like,
She's also hardcore gold.
is that part of their whole deal?
Yeah, they seem like
Oh,
really
yeah.
peppy and like there's like, "Here's our pitch."
Especially
They
if
were like
that's like,
giving like sorority a little bit.
yeah, especially if that's like they know Green doesn't have that,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, exactly. There was a good contrast between them from like
Also-
a writing perspective.
Also,
There was-
Beans is pretty tight with Sapphire, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make my way over to Sapphire.
No,
and be
I like those guys.
No.
And Sawyer would definitely not like
Yeah. Well, we forgot to
make an
mention
alliance
this.
against them.
It was pretty small. What do y'all think if Sabina is with them? It looked like on the list.
Yeah, fucking wild. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Well, and she's like older, so
I know. Is it?
I felt like that was like a slight, like somebody like manipulated the list to take a dig at her to put her with freshmen. Is kind of what I was taking it as because
Yeah.
she's a senior and like has
And
obviously
they were pretty
like
competent.
yeah, but and like she's obviously like had high positions like in Arcanoball, like
Yeah.
she's known around the school, right? She's not a nobody.
It
But
must
then
be.
it's- but
She
then-
must have gotten kicked out off of her team.
That's what I was gonna
And
say.
they
Yeah.
had to put her somewhere.
Yeah.
But it and maybe the like Sapphire and them are the first of the freshman team, like the top of the freshman class at like well that would make sense at 101. There's more freshmen than anybody else, but maybe they're like the top of the freshman class, so they're like, oh, I guess you can go there.
Yeah.
I think somebody manipulated the list and put her there as a fuck you.
I think the list overall is just manipulated by the Golden Order.
Yeah, it feels like everything, because every person we met was like so excited to be working with the Golden Order. It's like it feels
Yeah,
like they
Bella,
like
like,
have to
said
say
it.
that. Well, so did Miss Gray, and so did there was some.
Principal Pad.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Had
There was somebody else who said it too.
I think
don't remember.
Cracker said it, or somebody at the Arcanoball table said it too.
Yeah. Oh, I think Sapphire said it. Maybe
So, and then y'all go to y'all's room.
she's trying to. Eat.
They're gonna think I picked my nose.
The whole room thing, that is going to be an interesting. I have some little surprises mechanically.
It could be like a hidden gem. It could be like, who knows what cool stuff is in the bad room.
It's I'm gonna say right now, it's not. It is not a. It is, there is nothing cool.
There's already bugs.
Yeah, there's a little village of bugs. That's literally just a bit.
I love them. It's like were you inspired by the Men in Black scene of the the little things in the locker?
Yeah.
I think it's the perfect place to hole up and, I don't know, have like a secret tunnel or something.
y'all can make it into
secret
something,
tunnel.
but it will be revealed to y'all what's up with the room soon.
I hope Beans didn't fuck up
And fuck up. What do you mean?
with the contact information.
That was bold.
That's really. I did not expect you to do that. That's really interesting. We're gonna see what happens there.
I was so sad that I plugged my ears.
Cherry
I
and
should have
Bell.
eavesdropped.
I still I don't.
cherry and pork chop.
God damn it! Why'd you tell her?
I was gonna
Why'd
say,
you
don't
tell her
tell
I was gonna spell it for her again?
So none of us heard that?
So all I heard.
No, you heard the names, but you didn't hear
Where?
hell.
All I heard earlier was a double C, and then I like tuned out. And
Well-
I was like, I lost it.
It took a long time.
It's like when you spell things in front of kids because you don't want them to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that you told a really powerful person at school that you were from hell.
I didn't say. I just said that's where they are.
Oh, that's true.
I like the sending stone code.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I went with it.
Well, because I feel like eventually they're gonna be like, "Can you contact your parents? Like, can you call your parents or something?" And I'm gonna have to call somebody. I don't know. It feels like that might be coming.
Yeah. Well,
I'm worried that since they contacted my parents and they rejected the like
So now they know that you
payment,
went to Frogmore.
Yeah, now they know I'm here, and I'm worried they're gonna like show up.
Well, but then he said
So that's how they found out.
It's 'cause
Yeah.
at first I was like, oh, that's
Have
kinda,
you told us?
it's like,
about
oh, that's
them?
like confirmation of like rejection, but it's like no, like they just know I'm here.
well, but also he said it got sent to another
Yeah,
Ruidon.
there were two Ruidon families. Yeah, they were like we had one Ruidon contact.
Oh, yeah, and you
But
just
that
found
was
out
it.
about the other.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
other Ruidon alumni.
So maybe you should contact the other Ruidon and be like, "Hey, I know we don't know each other, but can you pay
But-
for me?"
I'm also super confused why my family did not pay.
I think they are just a very natural.
They're just
They're
they're
so-
quirky.
They're free
so
spirits. Where do you think you get it from?
yeah,
They love sticks and twigs.
yeah.
Don't we all?
They were like, this
As
amount of
money-
money, like these rocks and sticks are just as valuable.
yeah, you're a druid.
Did you
They
roll
have to,
for
like-
what room we were gonna get, or was that just?
No, it was the most interesting thing.
Okay,
and also
yeah.
like the idea that I have for like the mechanics and stuff that I want to do. That sounds really fun to
Roll
me.
for not a rock under your mattress.
But we'll see. And like
Yeah,
it'll
the
be
roll is
some
for the bugs under whose mattress the bugs were
Oh,
under.
I meant like roll for good night's sleep in the mud.
Don't give him any ideas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. What's her name?
Robini.
Sapphire?
Robini.
Robini said about Sapphire.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn. It's
Yeah,
the first
I was
goddamn-
shocked.
Well, also I was like, didn't we take pamphlets from the Green?
yeah.
Or we
did.
took
No,
the thing.
we took pamphlets from Hyperia.
Y'all took like one little thing from the greens.
Maybe
But
that
also-
was that
So
we
did
were.
we.
But also y'all like talked a lot to like the gold. Y'all talked to like every single organization that is like
Yeah.
primarily gold.
Well, because student government and Arcanoball, that's what we're.
Student ball, student,
Into. Ball.
student government, Arcanoball, and Daughters of Hyperia.
They're all
Yeah.
gold.
They're
Like
all
primarily
Well,
gold.
the greens just. That's what I said. They seem like anti establishment.
Yeah.
They seem like they're not
They didn't
into
have
that kind of thing.
clubs that they were.
They did say they were like about people doing their own thing.
But we're kind of
And
learning that
arcane.
the clubs and the, like, I don't know, the structure doesn't actually seem that good. So maybe the Greens have it right
Maybe.
if they're against
I know.
the
I'm
system.
like, well, it's like I think it's like we have to make a decision of like, okay, do we want to further like these somewhat arbitrary things that we've set as goals for characters, or like how deep do we?
No,
dive?
exactly. If it comes out, like, if it's like you've got to join the Golds to get on their Arcanoball team, what am I going to do?
Exactly. And then what if it comes out that the Greens are like actually we align more with them?
Yeah, like our actual values.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if we can ever actually leave once we're in an organization.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Well,
Like,
it's
can
like
I
a
just
social, you know.
Yeah.
It feels
It's
like
oh, math club. It's like
it feels like, and
life
I
or
don't,
death.
I don't know exactly how sororities work, but it feels like if I join a sorority and then I quit that sorority, like I feel like they wouldn't let me join another sorority.
There
I don't-
were
Okay.
rules from the university and also all of the sororities. When you signed a contract to join a sorority, you had to sign a clause that said, "I've never been a part of another sorority."
Yeah, so it's like you can only be, like the one you get is like it, right?
That's it.
Yes.
It's
And
really
if
intense.
your parents are
Which
in a
is
different
fucking
one,
insane.
you also have to disclose like which sorority your parents were in.
If
Oh.
like legacy is a whole thing.
And that's
Yeah.
why it's a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my mom was a Kappa Delta, and the only reason I could not be a Kappa Delta was because there's no Kappa
We
Deltas.
didn't have it.
Yeah. At Southwestern. But if I went to UT, like if I didn't rush Kappa Delta, it would be like a big thing.
Yeah, you'd be like breaking your
Yeah.
whatever.
Breaking legacy.
Also, every other sorority would probably reject you because they're like, oh, you're a Kappa Delta.
Delta legacy. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
I feel like that's what it feels like. It feels like it's like sorority to where like if you join one, even if you quit that one, you will not get a part of another one.
Honestly, I feel like legacy is going to be important to Sawyer, by the way.
Yeah.
I know
Your-
Felicity is like totally
Gold.
well, Felicity was into Hyperia stuff,
And your mom.
but she was also like, "What's up, fuckers?" So
But I also feel like Esta has
She's-
it because there's another Ruidon there.
Yeah.
who's
like-
green, right?
Yeah, so it's like
Well, there was, but she's dead.
we think, right? That's not. Did we confirm that?
I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that she's
Yeah.
dead.
no,
she's
I don't
Tara.
remember.
I mean, it might be a rumor, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
as far as y'all know right now,
Yeah.
she's dead. But and also talking about like people leaving, I'll give y'all a little hint. Is that
Well,
Sabina?
I was about to say Sabina seems like
Yeah.
doesn't want to be a part of either of them, and she's very.
Adam.
Feels very strongly.
Yeah.
And also, it seems to be getting knocked out of a lot of things that she cared about that shouldn't be affected if you're
So
not
true.
in a part. You know, like Arcanoball and.
She also seemed offended when I brought up her Golden Order tattoo.
She'd have a golden order.
Yep, she has a golden order tattoo.
Which is such an intense thing to have.
But maybe she's
Tattoo
like a
of.
child of a golden order member.
Yeah.
Getting like the FBI, like
I would say it's more of like
Seal.
I wouldn't say it's like FBI. That's like getting the like
Yeah.
that's like getting like either the American flag or
Okay.
like
Barack Obama
or like
face.
or like the president's seal.
Yeah.
It's like very like it's like a mix of those. It's not like as like specific as the American
Raise
flag,
my eyebrow at you.
yeah.
but it's definitely kind of like okay, like that tattoo tells me like something specific about you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're sleeping in a shitty room on the ground.
Yep, and then y'all went out to the pitch and saw Felicity, and
the,
looks like
the ground started raising.
the field.
Oh, that's all
that's standard for Arcanoball.
I know. I've seen the drawing, so
Yeah. You've seen the visual.
I wasn't surprised when it happened.
Yeah,
Beans was.
Go to the Discord for my exclusive Arcanoball sketches.
She'll tell you all about it. That's for sure.
Please come ask me questions about Arcanoball in the Discord. I will answer them.
but yeah, I think it
so
looks like y'all are gonna play Arcanoball next episode.
Thank
I'm
God.
Y'all are gonna
Is
be
it-
good. Don't dread it.
Is it structured like combat or is it
Sort of.
It's like an encounter.
Yeah,
cool?
there's some stuff I need to add and stuff like that, just to add like some stakes.
Yeah.
But we'll see. All right. Do we want to do quick A pluses, like rapid fire?
I thought we already
think-
did.
Do we already do? I didn't do one. A plus was y'all's role play throughout the entire thing. Y'all like talking. I feel like y'all talked a lot, which is really cool, and like stayed like with the world really well. F minus. I forgot a bunch. I keep forgetting a bunch of shit. I keep like forgetting to mention stuff.
Put sticky notes under.
I mean, I have a whole like notes and
Well,
stuff.
it's fine. It was great.
I just like don't love reading like everything, and then I'll just like skip over things.
My A+ was my dice when it mattered most.
I agree.
You were rolling well.
My performance and my intimidation.
What was your flunk?
I didn't role play very well this session.
I think you did.
I didn't interact a lot. I just kind of watched.
Well,
Kind of disappeared.
Now you'll
Something-
know everything.
something
Yeah.
for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave A+ to your Hyperion song,
Yeah.
and then
Fuck yeah.
I don't have anything to flunk. I had a really good time.
Okay,
Well, I
fine.
flunked your
No
parents.
flunk.
No
yeah, I
flags.
flunked my parents.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, for being judgmental.
I flunked that Lily said dirt floor, and then Jared was like, "Yeah, okay."
It's called Yes and
Living on a
Baby.
dirt floor.
Sure.
Improv,
I'd like to
look
flunk
it up.
both of our parents.
Yeah. Oh.
No, Lily's paid in full. Sawyer's
They paid for the moderate. room.
Mine,
They paid
I'm
for the,
not supposed to
I
be
said
here,
we're
so you can't
comfortable.
blame me. That was expected. You guys literally picked me up off the street.
Sawyer's not gonna hold.
Well,
she
they
wasn't
said-
gonna hold it against y'all. We're going to Arcanoball, and that's
Sawyer,
That's all Sawyer cares about.
They
That's
said
what-
Sawyer, you
yeah.
paid for a moderate room. If
She-
anybody else paid for a moderate room, you get it.
If one
she
other
was a
person has
a little
paid,
shocked that none of y'all paid.
but I feel like,
guys.
well, I was gonna say, well, like, shouldn't two halves make a whole? And I was like, oh wait, nobody. You paid. Your parents paid half,
Yeah.
and then
Nobody else.
don't
paid
look
half.
at me.
Well,
Mine might get paid. I don't know.
thank you for listening
From
to
And pork chop.
Study Break. Tune in next Wednesday to hear some Arcanoball for the first time.
Arcanoball.
See ya. Thank you.